All right, when that turns from yellow to red, we're live.
Welcome in and welcome back to UHSP, the University of Health, Science, and Pharmacy in St. Louis, as the UHSP Eutectics take on the Columbia College Cougars in the men's game today, our second of two in a doubleheader. The Columbia College Cougars coming in at 18-5 overall, 5-4 in away games, but 8-2 in the AMC conference matchups they've played thus far. UHSP a little bit more less overall, 1-20. 1-9 at home, the only win earlier on this season against the Central College of Catholic Bible, and 0-9 in conference play. All of their conference games have been losses at home or losses away, unfortunately enough. Columbia College coming into things have looked extremely good, averaging somewhere in the neighborhood of, 77, 78 points a game. The exact numbers, as a matter of fact, coming into today, sitting in front of me. 80.5 points per game, fourth in the AMC. They let up 85.9 points per game. That's fifth. The UHSP is sixth with 77 points a game. Their defense, seventh, 104 points a game. The margin a little bit better for Columbia College by, we'll say, a decent margin. I'm Daniel Rodier coming in with Buzz Swanston. I got to say, Buzz, this one not looking great.
Well, this will be a challenge for sure, trying to break a 17-game losing streak. We're going to go down courtside for starting lineups, I believe, and turn it down. We'll get it down to our PA announcer.
Those starting lineups, if you missed them, I know the music and clapping from both sides a little bit difficult to hear. For the Columbia College Cougars, number 3, Trendon Tisdale, number 4, Harrison Vickers, 12, Isaiah Holden, 22, Marlon Allen, and 32. One of two twins on the Columbia College Cougars. This one's Colin Parker. His brother Carson will start from the bench. On UHSP, Yas Suvalier, Ahayan Barnett, Mokhtar Kita, Kyan Arundale, and Landon Engalagi.
Kita jumping far. The Eutectics, they win the tip as it goes over to Barnett. He'll bring it back out to the top. That is Arundale, gives it back to Barnett. Looking for some room to operate. Nothing down into the corner. Suvalier into the lane. He's going to put it up off the glass and 2 on the bank shot.
Nice shot from Yas Suvalier. Out of Indianapolis, Indiana, but his that last name would indicate Eastern Europe or so.
Not sure about that. We'll have to ask him next time.
Yeah, true.
As Columbia works the ball around the perimeter. Big man down inside for them is Allen. Put up the three.
It's Colin
Parker.
Nice three-pointer from Parker from beyond. Getting a little bit of space. 6'8" forward, from that far away.
Yeah, you don't expect the big man to go that far outside and be a good three-point shooter. Arundel. Engelachi hits a cutting Barnett. They lay into Mokhtar, and he puts it in.
Contested, close layup as well. Pretty good shot, especially around Parker.
Like to see the Eutectics getting on the board quickly, playing a 2-3 zone defense. Trying to slow down the inside game of the Cougars. They'll take another three. That one rims out. Rebound off to Barnett. Quickly up to Savalier. Yes,
Ooh.
Three. Don't waste any time. Put it up there, Jazz.
No, that's yet another. And clean start, yes, already with 5 kicking off this first half.
Almost a steal. Tipped away. Cougars retain it. Three-point shot misses everything. And Engelachi tried to make a diving save. He didn't need to, but it's going to be the Eutectics ball anyway.
They'll take it, and clean start. 7-3 up on a team that is significantly farther ahead of them in both the conference and overall standings. They'll take full advantage.
Well, it's interesting, the mentality of the two coming in. You've got to feel as if the Eutectics have nothing to lose. Put it all out there. Ooh, kick save.
And they'll call it. Trying
to sneak it through. Allen got the left foot on it. That's one way to stop the shot.
Not a legal way, but a way nonetheless. Properly called. He stuck his foot out there intentionally. Was not a just happenstance.
Keita goes to Savalier. He'll put the sharp jumper up. He missed everything. Coming off with the rebound was Vickers. Get it to the high post. First time they've got it in the lane, working hard, but Keita, good enough defense to avoid the basket all the way down. Almost lost it, but Barnett lays it in.
That's an early timeout as well called here for the Cougars. A little bit of taking advantage of the high bounce.
Yeah.
He fakes it as a shot with the high bounce, baits the jump, and then goes up for the follow-up layup with a decent bit of space. UHSP up 9-3 early here.
Yeah, that feels good, I'm sure, and I'm sure that Coach Thomas Brock on the Columbia side is saying, hey, you cannot pay attention to the record of these guys.
Yeah.
You still have to play. I'm sure coming in with, they've got a nice lofty 18-5 record. Looking at the 1-20 record of the Eutectics, there may be a little lackadaisical attitude here, and Coach Brock wants to stop that before it gets too far out of hand. 17:25 to go in the first half.
Stop a problem before it becomes too much to stop early on.
Walking it up, Holden gets it right back, picks up the screen, won't put the shot up, but now the three-pointer does go up, falls short for Moore.
Drop ball.
Yep, Arundel lost the handle. Quickly back the other way, and we're going to trade turnovers here. It'll go back to the Eutectics.
Notably enough, Carson Parker, the other of the two twins, was subbed in during that timeout. Colin, the only one to score thus far for the Cougars, took a seat early.
And Trendon Tisdale comes into the game for Columbia. Barnett picks up the screen from Mokhtar. His three-pointer will not fall. Easy rebound, no challenge from the Eutectics on the board that time. On the lane, nothing to do. I might as well shoot. And he scores, Tisdale.
Both teams not afraid to take shots early. Eutectics have been a little bit more cognizant with it and have taken a few more and hit a few more in that process. But defense needs to be a little bit better for the Cougars here if they want to keep it close.
Coach Brown not happy with something. He's going to send in Newsom, who heads to the scorer's table. Drive by Savalier. Almost lost it, able to regain possession.
Oh.
Tried to throw it off a defender, missed, and comes a turnover all the way down the court. The layup and good. Not an easy shot. Bull Washer.
Subs in, takes a shot early, gets a little bit of a steal after jumping to avoid an out-of-bounds attempt. Very good start for the bench player.
Keita hands off to Ingalaji. His layup contested and partially blocked. Back come the Cougars. Move the ball quickly. Three-point attempt by Washer, no good. Foul under the basket.
It's on Parker.
That's our first foul of the game.
Oh, no, it's on Landon and Ingalaji.
So a little shove under the basket by Landon. Inbounds play. Knocked right back out of bounds, yeah. Always find it interesting. You're really good on these under the basket inbound plays if you can score off that first pass. You've done something real well, and in this case, they'll just get it in and go to the corner for the three. No. Big, strong rebound, put back, nothing to it, says Marlon Allen.
Important rebound, second chance points. We talked about this in the women's game. We will most likely talk about it multiple times over in this game. The Cougars heavily favored in the rebound department. We'll get into the numbers later.
Yep, and really height-wise, they have a slight advantage. Not huge, but rebounding has been a bugaboo for the Eutectics all season. Mokhtar with the fake shot. Will go up and over. Can't get it to fall. Good defense as they contested that shot. Go down low to Allen again. He's going to bully his way in there. Can't get it to fall. Ingalaji picks up the rebound off the floor. Tied at 9 with 14:30 to go in the first. Barnett. .13 on the shot clock. Barnett looking for some room. Ingalaji has some, so he'll take the three. Will not fall. Quick rebound off to Parker. I should say Carson Parker. I want to get the Twins confused. Kick out for three. Yes!
Trendon Tisdale, nice shot from distance, and understandable timeout called here. You got to say, Columbia College, we'll get into the numbers now while we have a timeout. The rebound department, they are second in the American Midwest Conference, 44.4 rebounds a game. UHSP cannot say the same for them. Of the 10 teams in the AMC, they are seventh in rebounding, about 30 rebounds a game for them. You were talking about a couple turnovers as well. The turnover margin for both teams, this is not forced nor unforced. It is the combination of the two. Columbia College is favored by 4 turnovers a game, third in the AMC. UHSP 1.55, that is fifth. In individual statistics, both of these teams are fairly close outside the points department. Even field goal percentage, three-point percentage, free throw percentage for that matter is only within 4 percentage points of each other. But the points per game, we said it earlier, UHSP 77, they give up 104. Columbia College 80.5, they only give up 85.
Right, yep. And really, this is a tough conference, and if you're up at the top of the conference, you're playing some good basketball. That's where Columbia finds themselves at this stage of the season. And at this point, teams at the top of the conference are trying to build momentum to go into that conference tournament and come out on top.
Well, after the timeout, and again, an understandable one, Eutectics talking most likely about their defense. They haven't been able to get out to those three-pointers. Already one hit by Colin Parker, who I'd assume would step back into the game, and has alongside his brother in the back court. And the three-pointer earlier by Trendon Tisdale needs to be a little bit more thought about as well.
Bowers into the game. He has the ball now, receives the pass from Paradise, who's also into the game for the first time. Paradise stands with it near midcourt. Gives it to Newsom. Work it back to Newsom. Can't get the open shot. Nice little screen and roll, and the lay-in from Mokhtar Keita.
Nice little lay-in. Nice space creation as well. That's what the UHSP Tactics need to keep doing.
Go down inside, get the turnover, steal by Ingalaji. Newsom pulls it back out. Didn't have the numbers. Smart play there. Paradise to Keita. Man-to-man defense by the Cougars. 10 on the shot clock. Bowers can't figure anything out there. Gives it into Keita. He's lost it. Had it taken away from him. Put up the three. Comes up short. And a battle for it. Finally getting control is Paradise. Newsom slows things down.
See both teams on those fast breaks wanting to slow things down as soon as the rest of the squads join up with them. They understand they don't need to overextend.
Newsom to Bowers. Ingalaji thought he had a screen. Didn't. Oh, they got it in with just 2 on the shot clock. Need to get it up. Newsom does.
Oh!
For 3.
What a shot. Coming through from Dwight Newsom. His first points of the game.
How about that? Maybe he's good under pressure. Give it to me when it's short on the clock. Trying to answer back with a 3. Will not fall for Colin Parker, but they do get the offensive rebound. Let's try it again. Still won't go.
Front of the
and
rim.
Another offensive rebound, and this one does fall for Tisdale.
3 times Colin Parker's taken that three-pointer. All 3 of the last 3. He's hit off the front of the rim. Nothing since his first opening 3 of the game.
He thought that was a sign of things to come, and they've not come to fruition. Newsom hands off to Bowers. Getting a good man-to-man defense here by Columbia. Newsom worked his way into the lane, had a lot of rim action, but would not fall. Not sure that was going to go in. Nice soft touch. Down low inside, Parker works in there, but ends up giving a feed off. Ingalaji can't keep it in as it will stay with the Cougars. We get some substitutions into the game for both teams. R.J. Steckler in for the Tactics. Back in comes Barnett. Vickers along with Tisdale man the guard positions for the Cougars. Good double team by the Tactics. Open 3 will not fall. Battle for the rebound, save, but gives it to Steckler. Oh, and the Tactics cannot take advantage of the gift save that time as they put it out of bounds for a turnover. Tied at 14 with 10:31 to go in the first half.
Rushing themselves into a turnover there. One they're most likely going to want back.
For sure. Every possession valuable here against a top-tier team. Double team the corner. They'll kick it all the way around. But good movement on the defense. Baseline drive. Cut off. And hitting the little lay-in. Colin Parker right before the shot clock went off.
Gets it up in time. We've seen that a couple times. Once for UHSP. Now the Cougars match them.
Play good defense for 25 seconds and can't quite get the stop. Fall away jumper put up that time by Barnett. Go down low inside, and losing the handle is Brock Davis. Paradise hard to the basket, goes up against 4 Cougars, and looks like that was Davis with the swat.
It seems like UHSP, when they get those breakaways, they over-exaggerate the attempt at the breakaway. They don't slow themselves down when they have the opportunity, and it ends up costing them a possession more often than not.
This time they get it back as Keita comes back in for Steckler.
Oh, no.
Almost stolen away. Ball on the floor. Who gets control? Back and forth. Layup good.
It seems like when that turnover was put through. Sean Paradise Jr. was whacked in the face. As soon as it happened, he went down, not to a knee, but in a very odd crouching position. Seems like the sub will come through, and understandably so. He's a little shaken up.
Arundel will take his place as he heads over to the bench, and coaches and trainer take a look at him as the trainer will attend to him. Tactics down by 4 here. Bowers with the fake, step forward, takes a shot. Can't get the roll on that one as it comes off. Strong rebound by Davis. Open 3 from the corner.
No
Oh, my
way.
goodness. Talk about rimming. That went around twice, I think.
Oh, and it will be Eutectics ball off the back of it.
How about that?
What a rebound. What a break for the Eutectics as well. Somehow that doesn't go through.
Yeah, I think that was not a 360, but a 720. I think that went around twice and came back out.
They won't complain.
No.
I can guarantee that.
Eutectics need a basket here. They've had some empty possessions the last 2 or 3 times down. Barnett with the 3. Falls short. Easy rebound for Colin Parker. Quickly down the court, headed to the basket, full steam, and the dish could not be received. 3-on-2. Newsome with the under scoop, and that one no good. So maybe a little bit rushed at both ends that time, and no points out of each possession.
Seems like every time UHSP rush themselves, that happens again. Brought it up already.
There's an open look for 3. Yes. Trevor Moore.
Everybody getting involved in the Cougar side. That's Moore's first points. Before him, Vickers as well.
6 different players have scored. Bowers triggers things now. Newsome on the right wing to Barnett. Keita tries to feed Arundel. Wasn't much of a window to get it in there, and sure enough, they shut the window on him and make the steal. Put the 3 up again.
Oh.
That's going to go off the support, so that's out of play. And it looks like Jazz Chevalier is coming back into the game. We get a timeout here with 7:20 to go, 21-14. The Cougars on top. The Eutectics were tied at 14 each not long ago.
Yeah, and since then, just giving up 7 straight. They've had some difficulties on the defensive side. A couple 3-pointers, one from Moore. Again, we saw one earlier from Trendon Tisdale. And it seems like everybody's getting involved in the Cougar side. They've had so much more divisive offensive opportunities, even close. We haven't had a single shooting foul thus far today, though.
That's
I think
true.
Fairly decent bit of time between now and the start of the game. With 13 minutes or so, no shots from the line.
We've only had 1 foul.
Yeah.
We may go through the first half without a free throw.
I feel like that would be like a college basketball bingo worthy moment. Not something I had on my bingo card, we'll say.
Landon Ingolaghi is back into the game with Barnett, Keita, Bowers, and Chevalier for the Eutectics. Facing a little 3/4 zone press. Not much there. The Cougars just drop back out of it into their man-to-man. Keita wants to go down the left lane. A little contact, but he dishes out. 7 on the shot clock. Ingolaghi to Bowers. Will try to make a tough shot there. And as the ball goes out of bounds, the shot clock buzzer goes off. So that will head the other way with the Cougars from Columbia.
Yeah, Cougars would have gotten that ball either way, whether it went out of bounds or otherwise.
Allen's back in for the Cougars as he's well out away from the basket. Now he goes down to the lane looking for the ball. Will not get it. We get a foul call here. That might be on Chevalier for a little push. Yes, maybe not.
It's on Dwight Newsome, I believe.
See who they put it up for.
We'll get confirmation in just a second. It is Mokhtar Keita.
Keita, yeah. Okay. We're reading those numbers backwards because we're on the other side of the official. 3-point attempt. No good. That's Keita with the rebound. Gets it up to Barnett. 3-on-2 if they want it. The side knows they go into the corner, covered up there. Arundel drives left side. Lost his footing, lost the ball, and now
Foul there.
I think he's going to pick up a foul.
That one is Jas Chevalier. He was trying to go for the jump ball, ended up wrapping up Marlon Allen, and in the company, Stripes decided, yeah, you can't do that.
Well said. 3 fouls now for the Eutectics, no fouls for Columbia. As the Parkers, Carson is back in there, manning a spot, gets the ball down low, kick back out, shovel to him, and he's surrounded, and a lot of yellow jerseys around him, a lot of arms entangled, and Chevalier picks up another one.
It's his second, and our first shooting foul of the game.
So we did not get through the first half without a free throw.
14 minutes and 14 seconds. That's how long it took. We've also gone about 2 full minutes scoreless on both sides. Some interesting notes on that front, at least. The younger of the two brothers, I believe, by about 35 seconds from my Google research.
Wow. Look at you.
5.4 points a game on average for Carson Parker. Hits his first of the game here from the line.
Arundel and Newsom check back in. Bowers, Chevalier come out. I think Chevalier looked up at the scoreboard like, oh, was that last foul on me? Not going to get the roll this time either. Allen wanted a foul underneath. No call there. Barnett challenges Allen. Got the shot off, but couldn't get that to fall off the glass. Ingolaghi challenges that. The tip back, no good, but another offensive rebound. And a 3-point shot from the corner is good. Trevor Moore, his second tray of the game.
Looking really good from distance. And, again, those offensive boards, a killer for the Eutectics.
Really, with the tip in, that's 2 offensive boards in that possession.
Oh, no.
Oh, and a throwaway here as Newsom can't quite reach it. Coming back in for the Eutectics, Sean Paradise Jr. from Atlanta, Georgia. And it looks like the Carson brothers, or Parker brothers, are out there together, Carson and Colin. Go to the top to Colin. He finds a man underneath all alone. The shot no good, but that's because he was fouled from behind, so Washer will get a couple free throws here. Foul on Newsom.
Another shooting foul. This one is Bo Washer going to the line. 90.9% free throw shooter.
Well,
Hits the first one.
See, that's what happens when you're 90.9. You get that roll.
I never can. I don't know what's going on.
That's a little bit better. Right through the center, and 27-14. Eutectics have been stuck on 14 for quite a while.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Newsom gets it across midcourt. Picks up the screen from Keita. And they try to dish it into that small window again. It's knocked away. Turnovers, rebounds, and now a little lay-in. Basket by Tisdale off the turnover. Eutectics need a basket here just to break the ice some from being stuck on 14.
Been on there for about 4 minutes at this point. Haven't been able to easily break it. Since then, Cougars have, broken that lead by a distance.
Ingolaghi, 1 at the 3. A little bit strong off the back of the rim. Rebound to Columbia. No offensive rebounds for the Eutectics. Forced 3 that time, so Eutectics get that one back quickly. Newsom 1 on 3, takes it in there. He's fouled as he tries to put that one up. So Eutectics with their first free throws of the game.
Also, first foul for the Cougars. Again, 16 minutes and change between them and fouling. And interestingly enough, our first free throws were at the 14-minute, 14-second mark into the game, not with time remaining. And the second, for the Eutectics, were at 16-16.
Look at that.
Love numbers.
Yes, you do. And that you knew that was pretty impressive. Keita takes the inbound pass as the Eutectics just happy to get it in. Driving through the lane, shot goes up, will not fall, and that is Braylon Rios, his first time into the action. We've got a few new players in on the Cougar side. Long three-point attempt, no good. They get another offensive rebound, this one by Davis. So they'll try the three again, and they hit it. Vickers.
Another instance of the Cougars just not being able to get a defensive board, and it ends up costing them once more. Second chance opportunities starting to rack up for the Cougars in this first half.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job on the offensive boards, that's for sure. Keita hands off to Newsom. Newsom, pair of ones battling there, going against Dogu Karan. And Carr is called for the foul. Going to put Newsom to the line again.
Newsom's 70% from the line. Already hits the first.
Steckler comes in for Keita. 2:55 to go in the first half. Eutectics have finally gotten off the 14.
Only took him almost 5 minutes.
And they hit both. And Bowers will come in for Newsom. We were tied at 14, and then 16 unanswered points for the Cougars have brought the score to 32-16. Cara swings it around. They get it into the lane, off the glass, and a nice little spin move and lay-in by Brock Davis. Joins the scoring column. Steckler hands to Engelhage. Kick back out. Uh-oh, no save on that as that was over Bauer's head. And between the offensive rebounds and the turnovers, that's been the story since midway through the first half. Just too many of both.
Backcourt.
Yep, going to get the backcourt call. So there's a turnover the other way now as the Cougars give it back to the Eutectics.
Seems like, oh yeah, hey, we had a turnover. Oh, they had a turnover. Oh, we had a turnover. They had a turnover. That's happened 3 times thus far, where it's back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back possessions.
Steckler gives to Bowers. Rios. Back from Steckler. Engelhage.
Three seconds.
Got to get that shot up. It'll be Steckler. Did he get it off? Really didn't matter. It didn't go in. Shot clock violation. That's the second that I recall, or was it third, second? Yeah.
It's a decent bit. Notably enough, not a single player currently on the court for the Eutectics, I say that until Yas Chevalier joins the court, had a point up until 3 seconds ago, where everybody on the court for the Cougars has at least 2 points, if not more than that, and now other than Garat Dakugan.
Swinging around near side Vickers. They go the other way. 3-point attempt again. A good one from Tisdale. He's got a couple threes. He's up to 12 points here in the first half. He's got 12 of their 37 points.
Nice third of their showing thus far, and it seems like he's gotten a decent bit of help as well.
Barnett to Paradise to Bowers in the corner. That won't fall. It was 3 rebounders to 1 in favor of Columbia, and they get the rebound. Allen won at the layup, couldn't barge his way in there. Now a nice spin move and an easy lay-in for Colin Parker, and boy, that was beautiful.
Fallon also up to 7 points in the process. Hit the early three, has a couple layups since then.
Down to less than a minute to play in the first half. 15 on the shot clock. Steckler with a little slip screen, but they can't get the ball to him. It'll stay with the Eutectics with 8 seconds on the shot clock, 36 on the game clock.
Oh, no.
Oh, nope, going the other way. So I think a different official got a better view of it, and they turn around and say it's the Cougars' ball. About 5 seconds difference from the game clock and shot clock. Carr at the top. Another three. This one a little bit strong. Rebounded. We're going to get a foul call. I think it's going to go on Allen on the rebound as he's on the back of Sean Paradise.
Either way, Paradise threw it off of Allen, so it would have been a foul call in the corner or a out-of-bounds baseline call in the corner.
I'll check that. That foul was Davis, my mistake. Eutectics, shot clock, game clock the same now. 3 seconds. Got to get a shot up. And that's swatted away by Colin Parker.
Oh.
And with the long throw down the court, I think it may have been after the buzzer.
Oh, yeah.
Either way, we're going to end here with a 39-16 score in favor of the Cougars from Columbia.
Yeah, it seemed like a great start from UHSP. They had the good start. They had a couple three-pointers that landed. And notably enough, they had a couple good opportunities down low. But it just seemed like as soon as they hit 14 points, they turned down the engines and hit the all-stop where the Cougars did no such thing. We were tied at 14 for about a minute or so. Then the Cougars went on a 18-0 run till the Eutectics hit just a single layup to break that streak. Since the 14-14 margin, it has been, get this, a 25-2 run for those from Columbia. To say the very least, a good close to the first half.
That's for sure. Yeah, they picked it up. Their Coach Brock called timeout early on. I think he was not happy with maybe the intensity of the game. And at that point, they picked it up a little bit, but midway through, they really turned it up and have jumped out to this lead. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with halftime statistics for you and, of course, the second half here on the Eutectic Sports Network, powered by CollegeCast.
Welcome back to the second half coverage of the UHSP Utectics taking on Columbia College Cougars men's basketball. They are the Cougars, just not the location being the Cougars. Some stats for you coming into the second half. The first half was contentious for the first 6 or 7 minutes or so, and then, like we said, 25-2 run with 18 straight points involved there. The point leaders thus far, Trenton Tisdale, 12 points out of the first half. We have Trevor Moore and Harrison Vickers with 6 and 5 behind him, and Colin Parker came on the bench for a few minutes, and then put up 7 to close out the half. Some other notable scorers, Davis Brock with 6, Carson Parker, the other of the two twins, with 1, and Bo Washer picked up 4 as well. We also saw Alan Marlin start off the half and pick up 2 of his own. The stats I really want to get into, though, here, Buzz.
Go ahead.
This is a couple insane stats for you. Field goal percentage, 44% for the Cougars. They are 15 of 34. The Cougars look so much better inside the arc and have taken so many more opportunities. They've taken 11 more shots and hit 9 more of those 11 shots. 26% shooting only for the Utectics. They're 6 of 23. But the real shocker is both teams are 29% shooting from beyond the arc. Utectics 2 of 7. The Cougars have taken 3 times as many shots and landed 3 times as many shots. 6 of 21 from 3. And the Utectics only have 4 notable scorers. Dwight Newsom, 5 points from the bench. Yas Chevalier has 5. Kita Mokhtar has 4. And Ahyan Barnett has 2 as well. So you got to say, much more diversity on the Cougar side.
For sure. And we talked a little bit about turnovers. Utectics 12, Columbia 6. Offensive rebounds 8 for Columbia, only 1 for the Utectics. And rebound totals about 10 more for Columbia as they put up first shot in the second half, and they pick up right where they left off, hitting the short jumper. That one from Tisdale. Newsom out there, gives it off to Keita. And off to Arundel. Ngalaji has it stolen, and now Landon reaches in. He'll be called for that foul. Be his second personal foul.
Things starting to become a problem for the Utectics already out the gate. Cougars hit a first shot. Nice shot from Tisdale. And a foul trying to deny the turnover ends up just adding a foul to your total.
Baseline drive, not there for the shot. They kick it out. Good conversions by defense, but that leaves an open man on the outside, which was Colin Parker, and he nails the 3.
Yet another from Colin Parker. His total up to 10. He's hit double digits, the second on the team to do so after Trenton Tisdale.
Keita hands to Arundel. Ngalaji. Chevalier back to Keita. 8 on the shot clock. Into the lane. Little half hook. Nice shot by Mokhtar Keita.
He's starting to get up in points as well. 6 for him now as he stands.
Drop it down low. Good double team by the Utectics. But that, of course, leaves, guess who? Trenton Tisdale open for another 3. Put up 2 threes, hit them both in this early on here in the second half.
He starts hitting those threes more often. I'm going to start losing space on my note sheet.
Yeah. Chevalier, he'll kick out to Newsom. No, it won't go. Rebound off to Colin Parker.
Again, strong down low.
Into the lane, not sure what to do with it. Finds an open man. Now the steal. Utectics have a break.
Oh, no.
Oh, and pass was a little bit low. Could not get the handle, so take the what would have been a layup 2, and it turns into a turnover.
Yeah, another rushed play for the Utectics. Could have had 2 guaranteed points or just a 3-on-1 to work with. And again, they just throw it away.
Yeah, really have to value the possession. That shot off mark. Rebound comes down to Chevalier. Going for Newsom. That one almost got away from him. And Newsom is fouled as he drives baseline. I'm going to call that on Isaiah Holden, his first.
Talked about it earlier. Cougars do not foul all that often. Only 4 total fouls, I believe, for them between this game.
Shot from the corner by Savalier off the back rim. Defensive rebound to the Cougars. Another 3-point. This one, attempt anyway. That one falls short for Vickers. Engelaji, whoa, nice job. Thought he might have been a little out of control, but he got it back and laid it in.
I thought I was going to have to bring up the whole, we've been rushing it way too much thing again.
Yeah.
But no, what a way to get it around and in off the board.
Double team there and
Deflected.
lost the handle. Newsom kicks out.
Out of bounds.
Oh. Arundel steps out of bounds trying to reposition himself, and Engelaji comes out. Coming in for the Eutectics is Sean Paradise Jr.
Got to say, coming out of the gates, Cougars in the second half have looked decent. The Eutectics have put up many more points in the first 3-4 minutes of this second half than they did for the last 10 of the first.
For sure, and just a good, strong move going to the board. Colin Parker uses the glass. I like that. Savalier. Oh, nice. Coming under and scoop shot for 2.
Goes up to 7 in the process. I thought he wasn't going to get it under.
I was going to say he got too far behind the backboard, I thought, but able to salvage that with a nice move. Allen at the elbow. Kicks back to another 3. No, will not go. Rebound. Parker.
Foul call.
Shots blocked, but going to get a foul on that will be Mokhtar Keita.
We talked about Carson Parker earlier as he went to the line, was the first one to do so in the game. He went 1 of 2. He's a 54.3% shooter. Colin Parker, his twin brother, 82.5% free throw shooter, also averages 3 times as many shots and makes as his brother per game, 18 points per game on average for Colin Parker.
So what you're telling me is free throw shooting's not hereditary?
I don't think so, especially even between twins. They're identical. It's not like they're fraternal either.
Uh-oh. We had, I think we've got
Technical?
some kind of technical in between here. It looks like it will be Trevor Moore to take that. I did not see who that was called on. But that doesn't help the effort much, trying to cut into a lead here.
Didn't Parker make his shot? Was it 1 and 1? Doesn't Parker still have another shot to take?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he does. He still has another shot to take. Must have been a technical 1 and 1.
Somebody said something in between there, I guess. I don't know.
I think a second foul was called on Mokhtar Keita. That's why he's at 2 right now. That may have been his. Not sure.
That one off the mark. Newsom runs it down on the sideline.
Going 1 for 2 from the line is hereditary, though.
There you go. Keita kicks out. Savalier doesn't have room to shoot. Arundel tries to make some room. He'll go up and over off the glass. No, rebound comes to Colin Parker. Quickly down the court. Kick into the corner. Bounce to Allen. Working against Keita. Nice double team in the steal. 2-on-1. Turns into 2-on-2. Off the glass. Won't fall, but drawing the foul. It is Sean Paradise.
He'll go to the line for his first as well. First opportunity to make some shots in this game. Notably enough, Sean Paradise has not had the minutes nor the shots he's been looking for. 58.1 for him from the line. He'll look for 2.
Can get the roll on that. Bowers along with Barnett come back in for the Eutectics. And neither will fall. 52-22. 15-14 left to go in this one, which is a much lower scoring affair than the first time these two teams met.
Foul on the floor called there. Carson Parker was trying to get in, but he was fouled before even going up.
So it'll just be inbounds, and that is the third foul on Keita. So he's got to be a little more careful. He's got guarding those post players. A lot of banging going on. And there is Allen coming through, snatching a rebound away. Short jumper will go. That is Trevor Moore.
His first field goal of the game. He's hit 2 threes and 2 free throws. This is his first 2-pointer.
Savalier trying to use Keita screen. Could not clear himself. And Galaji back to Keita. Free throw. Had the jumper. Decided no. Down to 8 seconds on the shot clock. Savalier into the corner. Tried to get it into Keita, and good read. They got a steal. Cougars. There's a foul. See if that's in the shooting motion. If it is, it will send Trevor Moore to the line. Nope. Say no.
It's called on the floor, I think, before he even took his first step. A little bit too much contact for the referee's liking, and understandably so.
Colin Parker, he got about a 30-second rest. He's coming back in now. Gets the inbound pass.
From his brother, no less.
Works it around to Washer. They'll go outside for the three. Comes up short. Loose ball picked up in the lane. Now slapped away. Eutectics with the steal. Bowers to Savalier. Baseline.
Foul.
And going to be a foul as Savalier was doing his tightrope imitation.
Valiant effort, but I think he was lucky the foul was called. He would have been out of bounds about a step later.
That's right. That foul goes on Carson Parker, his first.
Way to get it out for Savalier.
Barnett barges his way in there, going to get called on the travel. Kind of got bumped, and I don't think he was expecting that. Ended up taking an extra step, and that's it.
Interestingly enough, our first travel call of the game. Back in the women's game, only one travel call as well.
That's true. Usually you see, especially when they go into that the lane trying to use the Euro step, you get some unusual European steps.
Too many, at least.
Yes.
They try to go backpacking instead of driving.
There you go. Well, just give it out to the corner, and that is Colin Parker for another three. 3 threes for him on the game.
Wow, big guy getting it up there.
Paradise tries to answer. Cannot. I'm sorry, that was Barnett. It was Paradise trying to make the save. Neither was successful.
And notably enough, the 16 points already put up for Colin Parker, very nearing his average per game. He's averaging 18. He's looking pretty good thus far in this game for more than that.
They work the ball around. Get the open three look. Will not fall. They try to slap it out, but good hustle. All the way down. Paradise, no.
Swatted.
Rejected. Trying to get it back to the man that brought it down. Washer had his pass intercepted, but cutting right through the lane, making a little soft floater. Colin Parker.
18 for him as well. About as clean as you like.
And now we're going to get a reach-in foul there. This may go on Carson Parker, if I read that correctly. Yep. Just second.
When I play NBA 2K, it's when I press X too many times. It calls me for a reach-in.
Reach-in. And we've got four-man change for Columbia. The only man staying out there, it looks like, is Washer. Kara comes in. That one's tipped into the backcourt, but the Eutectics able to regain possession.
Only 15 on the clock, though. Now down to 10.
Backing in, fall away jumper comes up short. Rebound off to Washer. Hafer's in there along with Davis came back in. Now with the ball is Vickers. Baseline drive by Washer.
Ooh.
Contested, and he draws the foul.
We'll go to line for 2 as well. Got to say, Washer getting in there, wanted to go for more. Has already gone to the line twice today, and I talked about it earlier. The senior 6'3" guard from Columbia, yes, the same place, 90% free throw shooter. Hits his 3rd of the game. Make it 4.
4 for 4. 61-22. Points have been hard to come by here in the second half for the Eutectics. And now they get it up and in. Nice drive and little lay-in.
Barnett with 2.
Working in this side time. Washer goes baseline. He can go up. No, kicks it out instead. 3-pointers good by Kara. His first bucket of the game. And the bench hops up, appropriately giving him the cheers.
His first points of the game as well.
Hard drive,
Ooh.
and again, boy, that was a tough one. Barnett makes it work.
Tactics starting to match Columbia, unfortunately, with significantly less than half their points. They need to do much better than match in the final 10 minutes.
Caro drives and then kicks to Washer in the corner. Steckler with the rebound. Paradise gets it up to Ingelaji. Ingelaji trying to work one-on-one. Kicks it out to Bowers. 3 will not fall.
Yet another 3 that just does not go through. The team as a whole looks very good from 3. 33% usually. Today, just shy of 25.
Oh, nice pass.
Whoa.
And Washer couldn't get the layup. He snuck into an open spot. 3.
7 straight points for
Barnett.
Ahi and Burnett. Alone on the Eutectic side. Great shot. Great segments of 3s.
He's got 9 on the game. Washer goes inside, and Hafer makes the contested layup, his first basket of the game.
Yet another shooter for the Cougars.
Yeah, a lot of different scores. Oops.
Kickball. Sub will come through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different scorers for the Cougars in this game.
Chassell comes in. That's Adam Chassell from St. Louis, Missouri. Comes in for the Cougars, and Rios comes in for the Eutectics.
So he drove all the way to Columbia to go to school. He's drive all the way back for a technical home regular season game.
Oh,
Blocked
that time by Washer, but the offensive rebound, a second
No
offensive
way.
rebound, it just would not fall. Good work under the boards there to get the rebounds, Barnett. Tight quarters down there, and finally Steckler says, here, let me take that ball off your hands for you. Guys, they're having a hard time passing it. I'll just take it. Oh, taking right back. There you go.
Happened again.
Turnover for turnover.
A minimum 4th time this game as well. Both teams trying to just give it back to whoever gave it back first.
Baseline into the double team. No place to go with it.
Foul.
And finally going to get a foul call here. See if that will go on Steckler reaching into that.
It's Bowers. Brady Bowers.
Bowers.
He was the other one in that
The
two-man.
scrum.
Probably the best way to describe it, yeah.
Chevalier and Arundel come back in for the Eutectics now.
Quick
Put up from the corner. Rios with the rebound. Rios to Barnett, who's been the scorer recently. Kicks it out, this time off the drive. Arundel to Rios for three. Yes!
Hello. Exactly what they needed on the Eutectic side. That's a momentum builder.
Rios from San Angelo, Texas. Washer with the baseline is cut off there. Caro will take it down the lane and kick out. 3-point attempt from Davis, no good. Tried to make a sneaky pass. Somehow Rios ended up with it, and Rios draws the foul. That foul's going to go on Tommy Hafer.
Another foul. That's 5 for the Cougars in this half, 6 for the Eutectics beforehand. Both teams approaching that bonus range.
That's right.
And understandably, sub will come through. They will remove the multi-foul player.
Washer's going to head to the bench, and this is Jaden Carrasco. Thank you. I will take your Spanish pronunciation. I believe you are correct.
It's the extent of my Spanish knowledge.
3 from Arundel, no good. Steckler rebound, putback is good. RJ now on the board.
Some of the first second chance points, for the Eutectics as well. Those offensive boards have not come all that often. Out of bounds.
There's that famous, they're outside, especially when you're down in the corner. You're beyond the three-point arc. There's not that much room between the arc and the sideline. Gets the pass and does a little drop step to drive to the lane, and his drop step took him out of bounds.
6 straight points for the Eutectics thus far. They were down 66-28.
Barnett trying to make it 9. He does.
Ooh, what a shot. That streak starting to grow.
Barnett has been hot this second half. 10 points already.
Almost a steal there.
There's a fall-away jumper. Won't go. Steckler bounces it out. I'll say wasn't a kick. Just went off his foot. Oh. Barnett with the spinorama almost made it go. I got dizzy just watching that.
He almost was able to pull off the pirouette.
Underneath and the lay-in. That is Luka Ivkovic.
His first of the game as well. Multiple firsts here in the later stages of the second half.
Yeah, some folks getting some playing time we didn't see in the first half.
Oh!
Again, Barnett is really feeling it. Love to see him score at ease. Wish there was more of that in the first half.
15 points in the game, his third 3, and about as many shots.
Try to go down low. Can't get the shot off with the little floater that would not go, but another offensive rebound and another. That's 3 in this possession, and trying to drive his way in there somehow. Between the ball, the two players, the official got slammed into the padding behind the basket, and the ball will remain with Columbia. Barnett's going to get a rest as he has worked hard here, doing most of the scoring of late for the Eutectics. Less than 8 on the shot clock. Floater will go. Streaking into the lane. Zavon Ward, guess what? His first basket of the game.
Zavon not getting all that much playing time usually. About 2 points a game on average. Already hitting that right there. Want more?
Steckler, 3.
Ooh.
RJ. Send the big man outside from long range.
The 6'6" freshman from distance.
Justin Patton came into the game, snuck in there on us for the Eutectics. Oh,
Whoa.
nice drive and a scoop by Saucelle.
His first.
They want everybody to get into the scoring column, and they're getting close to it.
Only 3 rostered players haven't scored for the Cougars thus far.
Savalier with the fall away. Nope. Rebound off to Columbia.
Oh. Seems like Columbia just wants to play on the arc. Bleed some time. Go inside.
Triple team there. Kicked out. Oh, love the effort. That was for 3. No. Grasquillo. Oh, he broke to the basket, tried to get the layup, would not fall for him.
Down low, that's
Patton for 3. Doesn't go. 3:30 left in the game. And now I think Columbia's really going to work hard to get some of these guys that haven't scored yet into the scoring column.
only Nate Brandt, Isaiah Holden, and Jaden Carrasquillo.
There's a 3 far Ward. Zavon hits that. And we get a timeout just to get players into the game, I believe.
Yep.
Bowers comes back in for the Eutectics along with Barnett. Barnett will size up the 3. This falls short. Lost a little strength while he was sitting on the bench.
Ooh.
Comes up with the steal, though. Savalier 3. No. Good rebound by Barnett. Kicks out. Patton will try the 3 again. That won't fall. And Steckler gets the rebound. A foul's called underneath.
It's Adam Saucelle called the holding foul on the attempted rebound.
Okay. Saucelle's first. Steckler will put the 3 up right away. No dice, out of bounds.
Stays here.
Eutectics will inbound. And Barnett says to Patton, you go over there where you can shoot the 3. We'll get the ball to you. Savalier instead on the far side gives it to Barnett. Barnett tried to hit Steckler. That couldn't make connections. Barnett with the spin move, circus shot. Steckler put back good. Offensive rebound, one of the few for the Eutectics, turns into 2.
An important offensive rebound. Again, those second chance points have come very rare for the Eutectics, and they come through here. It's been almost a commonality for the Cougars.
3-point attempt no good, but the offensive rebound's there, and then Steckler's going to get called on the foul. That will send Brock Davis to the free throw line. Brock had 2 points in the first half. Looking to score here in the second half.
He's got 2 shots, 64% free throw shooter. This is the first.
A little strong.
It's only the second missed free throw for the team. Carson Parker's earlier. No, sorry, third. Colin and Carson Parker both missed one.
Yep. Couldn't get either of them to go. Patton gets the rebound. Tried to work, and now Savalier spinning in the lane with the short jumper. Good. 75-47. The dish and the lay-in by Davis.
Makes up for those 2 missed free throws.
Bowers is cut off. Barnett will go. There's some collision, and we're going to get a blocking foul, I believe. Zavon Ward was inside the arc trying to draw the charge, and
Yep.
so the call will go against him. And it gives Barnett a chance to hit a couple free throws, his first of the day.
83.3% shooter for Mr. Barnett.
Got the first.
Started to rack up the point total as well. 15 for him. That becomes 16 with that shot. $17.
15 in the second half.
Really stepped up.
Oh, little floater, and they get it to Brock Davis, who flushes it.
Nice little alley-oop. First dunk of the game as well. The attempt was there for earlier, but Svalier can't land that one either.
Svalier's three, no good. Quickly down the court comes Columbia to the basket. Off the glass, no good. The putback is good for Carrasquillo.
His first of the game as well. Just about everybody getting involved for the Cougars. That one from distance will go for Brady Bowers. His first as well.
A lot of people on the scoreboard now with 40 seconds left in the game. Kicked out. Brock says, sure, I'll take the three. No good. Patton into the lane,
Foul.
and he's going to draw the foul, and he'll get a chance to get on the scoreboard.
Few people getting involved across the board. Let's see. Again, 14 individuals for the Cougars have scored in this game alone. There's one more for the Eutectics. Justin Patton with his first of two free throws. He's a 40% free throw shooter. Hasn't had all that many opportunities, albeit, in this season, and that one's second missed.
So the countdown here, and clocks are about the same. It looks like Columbia's going to hold on to the ball as Patton tries to poke it away. Patton's not going to let him just stand there. He's going to chase the ball around. 5 seconds to go. And this looks like it will be an 81-53 victory for the Cougars from Columbia College. A lower scoring game than the first time these two met.
They'll have to formally inbound the ball because there was 0.6 of a second.
Okay.
Attempted buzzer beater there from Patton will not go.
So Patton got to take the over half-court shot that did not fall, but some interesting play and really some good play. Early on, tied at 14, there was a big run where the Eutectics could not score. They got down pretty good at halftime. They trailed 39-16. Second half was a much closer half, if you will, as far as scoring for both teams, and finished with an 81-53 score, which will move Columbia College up to a 19-5 mark, and they are now 8-2 in conference play, while the Eutectics drop to 1-21, go to 0-10 in conference play. A reminder that the next time we will have basketball for you on the Eutectic Sports Network will be February 22nd when Cotty College comes here to play. Both men and women, it looks like, on that day at 5:30 and 7:30. And then on Saturday, the 24th, Hannibal LaGrange comes to meet the Eutectics here. We'll have that for you, too, at 1 and 3 p.m.
Some final stats for you, at least in point totals across the board. UHSP, like we said, finishes with 52. Yassavalier with 8. Dwight Newsom with 5. Braylon Rios with 3. Ahian Barnett, 17, with 15 of those being in the second half. Great second half for UHSP as a whole and Ahian Barnett individually. Mokhtar Keita has 6. RJ Steckler with 7. Brady Bowers with 3. And Landon Ngalaji with 2 of his own. For the Columbia College Cougars, like we said, all but 2 rostered players scored points. We'll start with the lower ones, to say the least. Luka Ivkovic has 2. So does Jaden Carrasquillo, his only points of the game. He only averages about 1 point a game on average anyway. Kara Dukugan picks up 3. So too does the individual 3 of Carson Parker. We have 2 from Marlon Allen, 2 from Tommy Hafer. Zavon Ward alongside Harrison Vickers pick up 5 apiece. Adam Sussell gets 2. Now, for the more intense scores for the squad, Brock Davis has 6. Trevor Moore has 10. Trenton Tisdale has 17. And leading the team and equaling his season average, Colin Parker with 18. Goes 1 for 2 from the line. Hits a fair few threes and a couple shots from inside as well. The Parker twins combined for 20 total.
Okay, thank you for running that down for us. And while you were doing that, I just looked real quickly. If we just took the score for the second half, it would have been 42-37 in favor of Columbia, so a much tighter second half, if
First
you
20
will.
minutes don't count.
Yeah, just forget that, and we'll go on from there. But I have to appreciate the effort and the hustle from the Eutectics as they battled through trying to get back in after they had such a dry spell in the first half. But we want to remind everybody to rejoin us for those next games on Thursday, February 22nd and Saturday the 24th. And what I always like to say is we'd rather you came out in person and saw them right here in the gym and can cheer for them and they can hear you, which would be great. But if you can't make it, we are glad to have it on the Eutectic Sports Network, powered by CollegeCast. Everybody be safe this weekend. Have a wonderful Mardi Gras. Go ahead and sign off. We'll see you next time.